Train 262 Heavy, wind calm, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff, caution wake turbulence, previous departure, Heavy 777.
Hello and welcome aboard. Welcome to Dubai in the United Arab Emirates. We are here in our Emirates Air A310-300. This is made by the same guy that made the A300 models. This is a little bit different though because it only has two aircraft. In fact, if I pull off here, you'll actually see it is like identical, basically. Which means the windshield wipers work. It is identical, which will make sense here in a moment. It is two aircraft. It is a Emirates Air passenger and an Emirates Air cargo. So if you want like an A300 310, but you don't want to download the huge A300 pack, here's an A310. The A310 was launched in July 1978. It was the second aircraft to enter production by Airbus Industries, obviously following the A300. As the A300 entered service, it became increasingly apparent that there was also a sizable market for a smaller aircraft. Some operators just didn't have the traffic numbers to justify what is a relatively large A300. So let's put some flaps out. That should be good-ish. They're still in transit. Okay, good. Brakes off. Nice. Now, capacity was reduced. We're going to throttle up. We're going to throttle up our two Pratt. They're either Pratt Whitney 415-6As or CF6 80C2A8s. They produce between 56 and 59,000 pounds of thrust apiece. Capacity of this aircraft was reduced to 220 passengers, which was then a desired capacity for many airlines. However, what happens when you do that? Well, when you do that, you get a relatively small aircraft mated to a big, heavy undercarriage. This is a common problem that you have. It's a large wing, it's an oversized undercarriage. It causes the aircraft to burn more fuel because it's carrying more weight, and weight it doesn't necessarily need. Now, how common is this problem? Pretty common, actually. Whoa, we're overspeeding. Brakes, 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 brakes. Oh boy. Okay, there we go. What was I going to say? Now, the A318, and to some degree the 319, but the 319 kind of gets away with it, but the A318, which is really the baby Airbus, has the same wing and undercarriage as the A320, but it's a very small aircraft. The same problem was prevalent with the 737-500, which was an extremely small airframe size-wise, but it was mated to the same size wing and undercarriage as the 737-600 and 400, I think. But either way, they just tried to shrink the aircraft without shrinking the other parts of the airplane, and this creates problems, and those aircraft don't usually sell very well. The A310 was sort of a development, so it was like a derivative of the A300. It was initially designated the A300B10, and there are several differences between these two aircrafts. 11 of them that I listed. There's a shortened fuselage, redesigned rear fuselage, redesigned wing, reducing the span in the area, smaller horizontal tail surface. The later production A310s, the 85, 86 era, are equipped with wingtip fences to reduce drag due to lift, modified undercarriage with carbon fiber brakes standard, common pylons for all engines, increased use of composite as primary and secondary structure, electrically actuated spoilers, integrated drive electric generators, and improved auxiliary power unit. All important things, really. All right, let's hit our numbers. Shift 1. Hey, that's familiar. 2. Hey, I need that. So you need to come over here. touchscreen. Oh, where am I flying to? I don't know. Shift 3. Radio 4. Engines 5. Electric panel 6. Engine panel 7. That's not going to happen because there's no 7. Alright. I'm going to take a little flight up this direction. I want to get back into my Ils Glide Slope because we're going to try to go right back into Dubai International Airport. This aircraft can carry 240 passengers in a 2-class configuration, or 218 in a 3-class, and with a 5,200 nautical mile range. Oh, we're going to overspeed again. Dare, what are you doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just flying an airplane. That's all I'm doing. So, again, this was designed as a smaller entry into the market until the A320 came along. The A300, the issues with the A300 that led to the development of the A310 really pushed Airbus into developing the A320, which is really what put Airbus on the map. Let's be honest, if Airbus didn't have the A320, where would they be today? Much like Boeing, where the 737 pays for the development of those wide bodies, the A320 pays for the development of stuff like the A380. Without those aircraft, you're lacking a monetary stream. You can only produce so many wide bodies at a time. That's sort of the problem that happened to Lockheed Martin and McDonnell Douglas. Not so much with McDonnell Douglas, because they did have the DC-9 derivatives, the MD-80, MD-90, but with Lockheed, all they had was a wide-body trijet. They didn't have anything else. So if you couldn't fit the wide-body trijet into your market, you didn't buy Lockheed. And with the exception of certain airlines, Delta, who literally flies the most mutt-like fleet you will ever see in your life, I don't think there's a single aircraft they have not had in their fleet at some point in time. It's just crazy. I know that's not true, so don't even bother telling me. I know. But most airlines are pretty beholden to a manufacturer. Some airlines, like United, used to be owned by a manufacturer, in fact. You didn't know that. United used to be owned by Boeing. Alright, let's see. I'm getting into the Ils Glide Slope, so we're going to just kind of do a quick turnabout here. I really could care less which runway I land on, as long as I get a runway, right? There we go. I got a visual. That's what I need. Throttle down. Drop a little bit of flappage. Drop a little bit more. Spool up. Drop some landing gear. Look at that. Alright. Nice. Looking good. We're looking good. Alright, got a little bit more flap, give it a little bit of throttle so we don't crash it into the ground. I don't really want to repeat the Beluga landing incident. I do have both gears, right? Yeah. We do have both gears. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch the A300 video, where apparently I only had 2 of my 3 gears. All of its flappage here. Alright, is that maxed out? Yeah. Flaps are all the way out. We are high, so we gotta get down. Trade altitude for a little bit of speed, or just scrub the altitude altogether, whatever. So why do I feature this aircraft? Well, again, an important aircraft in some regards. It really was kind of an impetus for Airbus to really look at the A320, or what became the A320. And also for those of you that like to play the Pokemon game and collect them all, well, you need an A310 to complete your fleet. So there you go. It should have, in fact, identical air brakes, and it does. Look at that. Okay, air brakes in.
Sync rate.
Power up.
Full up.
Shut up, dude.
Pull up.
Go. So we got plenty, in theory, I have plenty of runway, so I'm going to aim for a little bit down the runway here.
Sink rate. Sink rate. Pull up.
Go.
Sink rate. Sink rate.
Dude, shut up. Jeez, so annoying. I know someone told me just delete the voice track. Well, y'all seem to enjoy it when I have Sync Rate Man on. Okay, here we go. All right, we're on the ground. Reverse thrust. Yeah, buddy. Look at that. I made it. I landed it. I did it. No idea what speed I'm going. Now, shut those off. All right. Let's, there we go. Is this a high-speed exit? I don't know. Let's slow down some more so we can make this exit. All right. So again, this group of aircraft, or two aircraft. There's a passenger version that I'm flying right now. There's also the cargo version. So anybody out there that's playing like air hauler and you want a big cargo aircraft, you can pick yourself up an A310-300. It's in Emirates Air cargo colors, but you know you can make do with that, I'm sure. All right, so let's get right there. Parking brakes. Shut down the engines. Open the aircraft. There we go. Nice. Nice looking aircraft. Again, same modeler that did the A300, so the aircraft acts very much the same, which is true because they are true derivatives of each other. Or this is actually a derivative of that one, but whatever. Link is down below. As always, yeah, if you need to collect them all, here's an A310-300 for you, cargo and passenger colors. I've been DerTebbers. This has been your Flight Simulator X Spotlight, and until next time, happy flying.